I'm ready. Ready for what?
3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Day-Night Show matches. We have up for you next Fenton versus Ottr 2. This will be casted by Covert Muffin and Zero Lambda. How you guys doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
I'm moving to the nether. I'm moving to the nether. I'm
Oh my
moving
god.
to the nether.
The nether.
So, yeah, he's having a pretty good time, in other words.
Oh, yeah.
Our two players here in front of for this match. Fenton is Protoss, right?
Yes.
Right, Mr. Covert?
Yes, he is.
That's right. Okay, good. I remember correctly. So he's Protoss. Ottr plays the Zerg units, and we actually do have an answer for the forefront question, namely that Fenton let us know that he last completed the Legacy of the Void campaign, and that is one of his favorite campaigns to date. I believe the same is true for Ottr, but the only response I actually got from her was, "There was a question?" And then there was an emoticon, and I explained it and didn't get another response. So, as amusing as that is, we're going to have to just kind of gloss over that and keep going. So, once again, this will be casted by Covert Muffin and Zero Lambda.
So
Hope you guys have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
Get to it.
Gas time.
Yeah.
Milk here.
Butter it up. Melt the butter. Melt the butter. That's my new creepy phrase that I just whisper if I want to be
Butter it
creepy.
up. Melt the butter.
Melt the butter. Just melt it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Milk here.
Oh my god.
Alright, so let's get this thing started. Ottr versus Fenton. Starting us off on Liralac. Chris, how you feeling today, Mr. Covert?
Dude, I'm doing pretty well. I had so much fun casting yesterday. I decided, you know what? I think it'd be fun to do it again.
Hey, how about that?
Think I'm good for a second date, if you know what I mean.
Second date? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I brought some wine and popcorn.
And butter?
Really? Yeah.
Lots of butter?
Yeah. I just like a stick of butter. I'm just gonna put it in my hand and just hold it over the bowl of popcorn.
Okay, so fun thing before we get started here, actually.
Yeah.
I knew someone who had a friend's mom. Okay, so wrap your head around that. She would take sticks of butter, drizzle maple syrup over them, and eat them as a snack. Yes.
No, stop.
Nope.
Oh god.
So you want to talk about melt the butter? That's all I think of.
Are her veins like a viscous material?
I have no idea.
Like, oh my god.
That kind of thing would kill you.
Wow, that takes a whole new meaning to butter it up. So in that case, is the maple syrup the condiment, or is the butter the condiment?
I don't know. I'm not sure I've ever
Mind games.
Oh. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, spawning us in the bottom left-hand corner of Liralac Crest, the green Protoss player is Fenton.
Woo.
Of that club we can never remember the name of.
And spawning in the top right corner, taking an early expansion to start things off, is none other than the orange Zerg, Ottr.
Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so PvZ in our hand here, Covert. We're going for a quick expansion. What do you think the plan is?
So usually when I play PvZ, I go onto 5 bases before the 10-minute mark and go Mass Oracle. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. But it looks like Ottr is doing the smart thing and just getting a ton of bases before the spawning pool. This makes a lot of sense to me because defending with queens is always really strong. So if, because of the accelerated economy in Legacy of the Void, a lot of Zerg players are being very, very aggressive with starting off with some really, really intense economic pressure. And then, as always, if early army units come, it's pretty easy to defend because you just have that extra couple of larvae for Zerglings, which are mineral inexpensive, but larva expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
Boom. And, well, Fenton did pick up the fact that Ottr has expanded, but he missed one of the expansions down here in the right-hand side. So this is going to get out of hand pretty quick, unless he either takes another trip back there, figures it out, kind of thing. He went 2 gas, so he doesn't have a whole lot for Nexus right away. Just dropped one now at the 230 mark.
Yeah, wow.
So Well, if he can mass enough army units, maybe get him up there in time. But Zerg explodes out of control. The third actually just finished, so she's gonna start pumping minerals into drones and just rocketing ahead in this game.
Yeah, this is insane zero. Like, Zergling speed is already almost 30 seconds, which is very close to halfway done. So Zergling speed is, like, pretty on point, and Ottr is just very, very happy to get some overlords and just drone up so hard.
Building a bunch of queens, get that larva inject running, and it's going to be hard for Fenton to break unless he gets there. Gets there rather soonish. He's dropping his own gateways. He's getting a Twilight Council, probably pushing into some Blink Stalker. Haven't seen a lot of DTs lately. I think people are still falling back on what's comfortable.
I also love what Fenton is doing here. You see, out of the Nexus, even though his expansion isn't done, he's still building probes out of his primary Nexus, burning those minerals in, because he knows Zerg is very, very much so a macro matchup. So right when his Nexus finishes, boom, he's already got a couple of probes to start saturating that patch.
Working on it now. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Robotech as well.
Robo coming up. Hopefully he'll start with an observer, maybe do some runarounds, patrols on the other side of the map there. He's working on Warp Tech as well, nearly done. Should be done in about the next minute or so. So that'll be a nice, nice boon for him. Hopefully he's, you know what? The robotics facility opens him up to use Warp Prism. That could be great to drop in on these Zerg bases, potentially.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what he's going to do. Ooh, Zealot Charge. Oh my god, yes.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I love Zealot Charge.
Quick warp ins across the map with a Warp Prism and charge Zealots. That's going to be amazing.
Yes. I love Charge Lots. I don't know why. I have this unreasonable fixation with Charge Lots. Like, when I was helping Tom, who's Fenton FS, like, start thinking about multiplayer, I was just like, Zealots with Charge, man. I'm fucking telling you. Just get a ton of Zealots and give them Charge, and you'll just win games.
You know what?
It's pretty
what they
incredible.
need in multiplayer covert? They need a Whirlwind upgrade. There we go. Just run like 4 Charge Lots in. Yeah, man.
Fuck, can you imagine that? Oh my god, it'd be so broken.
Someone is going to make a map in the arcade, and it's going to have all of the campaign abilities, like the cloaking pylons, all that crap.
Yeah, and like between all 3 races, like that'd be pretty cool, right?
I think that would be amazing to watch.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
There's that one guy who's like, Diamondbacks are a good unit, right? And then just dies a horrible death.
Hey man, I like fire bats. And what are these medic things? I've never built medics before. Ugh.
Oh god. Oh no.
So anyway, Ottr here has dropped a Roach Warren. She's researching glial reconstitution here. Get some Roach heals going.
Oh yeah.
Yep, 4 Overlords coming out. Got a little bit of a... Make sure her supply cap is up high enough. Still droning up. Almost saturated that 3rd base completely, but the natural's looking pretty darn sweet.
Yeah, Ottr doing a great job having a balanced economy here. 3 gases on 3 bases is actually pretty decent for Zerg. You see that the gas isn't getting too high above the minerals, especially because going into something with like Roach Tech that is really inexpensive on gas. So even what I would like to see in order to complete this picture is just a double Evo. I would absolutely love to see that, but it's totally okay. This army is looking extremely terrifying. Just looking at the army numbers, she has double what Fenton currently has on the board, and there's more yet to come.
She does, but he's been pumping 2 robotics facilities out here. 2 Immortals at a time, and he's only getting Zealots and Immortals, so these Roaches jump in, can't get that, can't get those Lings to survive long enough against the Zealots. These Immortals are going to do some work, but I don't think Fenton wants to run out there right now. He's going to get across the map, and he's going to find out...
Ravagers.
Holy cow, man. Yep. Stepped on it. Went, uh-oh. 1 Ling running forward to scout.
Goodness. I don't know if Fenton has enough Zealots here in order to be able to keep his Immortals and Sentries alive for long enough. The proxy pylon is going down, but it's not going to be down in time. No reinforcements to come. The Zerglings are going to get a nice surround. Roaches and Ravagers are just eating all of this up, and these Immortals and Sentries are now naked.
Yep, 3 Immortals, not going to do a whole lot against these Lings. Oh man, Ravagers hitting them from a range. Roaches pushing in. Well, Ottr pulls back, takes out this proxy pylon.
Yeah, Ottr being very cautious here. Very nice cautious play. Look at that, double Evo. Ooh, yeah.
Double Evo, yep. Fenton researching +1 armor here, dropping a bunch of panic gateways. He's gonna need those. He's gonna need those very quickly here.
Yeah. The good news is that he's got enough money in the bank in order to be able to, right when these gateways finish, to be able to start making great use of them. But oh my goodness,
Cannon.
look at this army.
Cannons everywhere. Not gonna finish in time. Lings get up on top of these Immortals. Immortals trapped, deadlocked. Ravagers shred them to death. Bunch of cannons here, not getting the cancels off. He's gonna lose all of these minerals.
Eek!
Eek, lol. There we go.
Wow, Ottr, very nice macro in the early game, is now charging down the natural Fenton. Looks like this Nexus, looks like these probes are going to fall, and soon this army will be chugging into the main.
To the main. Lings heading to charge here. Roach is coming up behind him.
I never
They're uncontested. Never even get to morph those gateways. Ottr takes game 1.
GG. Oh, man.
Caught Fenton a little by surprise there.
What the fuck cannons? Exactly, Actea. Exactly.
What the fuck cannons?
Oh my goodness. What the fuck cannons?
What the fuck cannons?
Phoenix, bro. Man, I like, one of my favorite things is like the concept of bro toss, right? It just makes so much sense.
It really does, man.
Right.
If we are connected through the Kala, we are all siblings and brothers and sisters.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, it's actually explaining how bros can be, even if they're not blood related. And then that being said, right, their whole goal is to protect the Keystone and activate the Keystone to set up the most epic party ever.
Oh yeah, the Ravestone, that's what it is.
Yeah, and if anybody doesn't know, Keystone is actually like a really, 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 really shitty beer. Like, it's like absolutely disgusting. It's like the grossest beer ever.
They're on a quest.
So
they're on a quest to set up the the beer bong, and the Keystone.
We must protect the Keystone. It is charging. We will have the most epic kegger ever. It's the Phoenix, bro. Like, every time, like, look at this. Next time you play through when you continue playing the campaign, Zero, you'll see Phoenix, right? And he just, like, does this little, like, right shoulder arm moving forwards, like, yo, bro. It's just, like, watching his body and his jerky motions. It's, like, total bro toss. Oh, my God.
Alright, so, avoiding any further campaign spoilers here, Covert, would you like to introduce our green Protoss?
Sure. Spawning in the bottom corner, Snape killed Dumbledore, is none other than DayJ's Fenton LFC.
I actually didn't know Phoenix comes back.
Oh shit!
And in the top left-hand corner, the Orange Zerg player taking game 1. It is Ottr, the Predator. Yeah. So is Fenton. What do you think you change between this game and the last? More zealots?
I'm hoping to see more death, doom, and destruction by killing the opponent. I think that's the most effective way. Is just to kill them. Yeah.
All right.
Nailed it.
I think.
So in terms of StarCraft strategy, though,
right.
I think just more units overall. Ottr was able to get up that 3-base economy, like you mentioned. You're hoping for him to put on some form of aggression early on. I think that could be useful, or just matching in the macro game and teching up hard and just getting a ton of units. He had thousands of minerals and just chilling in the bag on 2 bases.
You know, he had plenty of economy to back it up. He just didn't have enough gateways, and you could see right at the end when he saw Otter's army, he went, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
And said, "Oh, I actually should be building more and using the it's too late. Ravagers."
Yeah.
So, hopefully he'll get on top of that this game. Spawning pool going down for Ottr. She's up on her 2nd base. No 3rd base shenanigans here yet.
Yeah, it looks like Otter's playing a much more sort of reasonably paced macro style. Going to get that early gas again, once again, to establish Zergling speed.
Ottr left at the wrong time. The Stargate just went down inside of her vision.
Oh, yes.
After she left, so Fenton has a little cloak and dagger planned here. Maybe some Oracle play.
Ooh, also, I would love to see that.
Oracles would be great against Zerg. Early units don't shoot up. Great to wreck the economy.
Oh, absolutely. No warp gate tech going down yet. I hope he remembers to get that. That might be a little unfortunate.
It'll be a little awkward later when he needs to build 4 zealots and they take about 30 seconds to make it out of the gate.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's alright though. Let's see exactly what's gonna go on this Stargate Zero. With a Chrono Boost immediately, and in an Oracle, your dreams have come true.
My dreams have come true indeed. Mothership Core on the way as well. It's great. Have that for that early defense.
Ooh, look at this. Ottr, instead of spending that 100 gas on the Zergling speed, is going to take a fast layer and go up on Roach Tech. This is exactly... that could be very useful, because going up to the layer really fast allows you to build a Hydralisk Den. Hydralisk Dens, oh my god, word zero, they're so difficult. Only takes 29 seconds in order to build.
I'm sorry.
So Hydralisks are like a very, very easy way to quickly negate any sort of Oracle threat.
Well, what about double Oracles, Covert?
Nope, then you're just fucked.
Oh, double Oracles coming out. Last one is halfway complete. She's going to see this coming, though. She's got this nice Overlord placement over here by air, so she can at least micro her units before they get there. Zealot coming up the front, kind of checking out what's going on. 2 queens are very, very angry. Get out my house. Get out my house.
Yeah, this is going to be great. Fenn's going to see 2 bases with fully saturated minerals, a bunch of queens for defense, and 2 gas geysers going down the natural, which is extremely important. Then he's going to get the rest of the scout with this Oracle play that is about to hit the main. Let's see exactly how much damage he can do. 2 Oracles is all you need to be able to take down a queen, and then just make the rest cry. I think 2 Oracles beat 2 queens, but 1 queen beats 1 Oracle. It's really, really bizarre.
Ottr missed it too. He's throwing these zealots at the front. Roaches are going to run out, and the army's going to move away. 2 Oracles come in. Activate lasers. Boom!
Oh,
drones are evaporating. So fast, so fast. Oh man, the main is almost gone!
Wow! Oh my goodness, picking up 16 workers just then and there. Fenton dealing lots of damage. And he has 3 Oracles now and going up to 4. These are going to be able to do so much damage. All he needs to do now is to make sure he continues the macro behind this. He has 800 minerals in the bank. He can easily pop down a couple of extra gateways and throw down a Nexus.
Oh man, 3 Oracles now just evaporating that queen. These drones are disappearing from the map so fast.
Oh my goodness, all the workers from Ottr are practically dead. She's left with 13 workers. Fenton only being on 1 base is actually out economying his opponent. Words.
There you go.
God, words.
Nope, that's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh my goodness, and the Mothership Core is down, ready to start that Photon Overcharge the moment these roaches come up. Let's see if Fenton is able to react in time. These 2 cells are going to do some work, blocking out these roaches to give Fenton enough. And there it goes. The first Photon Overcharge is going to go, now he's going to activate the Oracles in order to start dealing damage. Oh, but the roaches are able to pick off the pylon.
Wow, holy cow, the only choice she has is to counterattack running in. There's so many Photon Overcharges going down, just going to, oh wow, pick away at these roaches, trying to get out of range. But now there's a Void Ray Covert.
Oh, Void Rays. Oh my goodness.
4 roaches left to do as much as they can, which isn't a whole lot.
Yeah, roaches are going to do a really nice job in the biggest thing that happened there for our Zergy player is that she denied the Oracle's ability to continue to harass the worker lines and pick off extremely important units like queens. So she was able to continue to larva inject and make sure she was able to get some semblance of an economy back on the field. Just a moment ago, she had 13 workers, and now she's all the way back up to 24. Rapidly approaching full saturation again.
1 Oracle near full energy, picking away at these drones yet again. Otter's worker count dropping so fast. 16 workers left. Yikes.
Wow.
Oracles and Void Rays everywhere. He's going to move straight into the main base. These queens can't do much against all this air toss.
Oh my goodness, the power of Sky Toss is real.
Power of Sky Toss. I hate Oracles. GG. Wow. Fenton takes game 2.
Wow, really nice adjustment there from Fenton over game 1. He tried to go down the double Immortal Robotech, but Ottr's just macro was able to overwhelm it. Instead, he said, you know what, I'm going to hit hard, and I'm going to hit early. And he did just that, non-stop production out of that Stargate to continue to supply his army with the exact units he needed to dismantle the macro Zerg.
Yep,
really nice
he knew, I mean, he knew how Ottr plays. Ottr likes to open, I mean, typically in all matchups, actually, when I've seen her play, it's been typically hatch first before pool. And,
yeah.
I mean, you get in and punish that. It's kind of painful.
Yeah,
So,
boom.
So we'll see what Ottr can do. Game 3 in Orbital Shipyard. Series tied up 1-1. Yeah, this is Orbital Shipyard, I know.
Well, no, it's more so that Fen has actually switched his race to Zerg.
Oh.
And I quote Fenton, whenever I pick a race that isn't Protoss, especially Zerg, it's basically a just whatever YOLO swag builds.
YOLO swag builds?
He doesn't. I don't know if Fenton has played any Zerg yet, so I'm not sure if he knows how Zerg works. But he's just basically like, well, I'll just build a bunch of things, and let's see what happens.
See what happens.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Alright, so starting us in the top right-hand corner of Orbital Shipyard. It is the pink Zerg player this game, Fenton LFC. Dropping a spawning pool already.
Going up game 1, going down game 2. Let's see if she's going to be able to clinch out this ace match. It is none other than the Orange Zerg, Ottr.
We'll see if, oh, does Ottr know he's Zerg this game? Unless she, maybe she checked on the loading screen, that's possible.
I don't know, but she's opening hatch first, and Fen went pool first, so let's see if we're going to see any sort of early micro shenaniganry. First ever game of Zerg and LTV, and it might be a bit obvious, lol. Actually, Fen's in the chat. Fen, you actually nailed the spawning pool timing. Nice job, man.
Yeah, pretty good. And
yeah, pretty good.
yeah, need to get on building that queen. He's going.
Yeah, putting some drones into that gas geyser, getting a queen. Ottr just now starting the spawning pool.
Fenton has a little bit earlier, and she used those 300 minerals on a hatchery. So I mean, he's gonna have a little bit more at his disposal early on.
Yeah, this is really great too because Fen is taking gas way earlier than Ottr is. He's going to be able to get that Zergling speed up a little bit sooner, but Ottr, being so sharp with the build order, is going gas before starting the pool and is going to be able to catch up. Actually, yeah, the gas counts are a lot closer than I thought.
Pretty good. Ooh. Fenton keeping up here. Otter's got her second base complete now. Roach Warren going down for Mr. Fenton. It's so weird seeing Ovi come from over there. Yeah, so she does know.
Oh no.
She knows.
She knows.
Yeah. She's gonna move her Overlord in, probably scout out what he's doing. She's gonna find that he doesn't have a second gas and probably doesn't have an expansion by the time he gets there.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing. Fen is actually going to be able to stop this Overlord from getting to the natural if he responds quick enough. I really like this Roach Warren tech as well because the early Zergling speed has come out of Ottr every single game. But, oh, look at this, a Baneling Nest going down for Ottr. Whew.
That should be pretty good against Ling fights. Oop. Ottr moving the Overlord in there. Saw just about everything.
Double confirming that Fen is indeed Zerg, and 4 Roaches now in the production tab. Let's see what Fen is going to be able to get done with this one base push that is soon to come.
Pretty painful. I mean, lots of Lings here. Baneling Nest is going to be down, though, by the time he gets there. So if he runs across right now, I may be able to get some serious damage done. But, yep, that's exactly what he's doing.
Wow, I love this response from Ottr, too. Just throwing down his Spine Crawler instantly. Being like, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to throw down his Spine Crawler.
Pretty good. Pretty good read there. Her Ling speed is done, too, so it'll give her a little bit of an advantage in a move scenario. But no, Fenton's hanging back. Gonna give her some time to ramp some things up.
5 more roaches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 more roaches. Wow. Again, he's really committing hard to this. It looks like, though, he's rallying a drone to his natural, so he intends to follow up with an expansion. So Fen is actually able to do a lot of damage here. He's actually going to be able to equalize out and maybe even possibly take a lead, because there is only 1 Spine Crawler, and just now Banelings are going to be more. Those will finish just in time for this push to run up into Ottr's main.
A lot of Banelings, too. He's going to have to do some serious splitting.
Oh,
she loses half of her Speedlings for this.
Wow, 14 more Zerglings as Ottr sees this push now right in front of her base. This is exactly what Ottr needs to do to defend. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, she really needs to bring those Banelings to the front.
Oh, here we go. Lings and Roaches moving up the ramp now. Spinecrawler going down. Oh, Lings surround. Banelings moving in. Impacting on the Roaches, getting them all nice and soft. Those Speedlings. Spinecrawler doing some serious work now.
Wow, these Roaches are so tanky.
The players coming out about even in that engagement. Slow Lings coming in. Spinecrawler's gonna be dead. Got a
Wow, yeah. And just now, 18 more Lings about to pop out for Ottr. If she keeps her cool, she's absolutely going to be able to defend this because she has Zergling speed, whereas Fenton doesn't actually have Zergling speed on the map. So these Speedlings, also, the moment they're going to finish cleaning up this army, Ottr can just 1A them all the way across the map. Because if we look back at Fenton's base, he does have 6 more Roaches in the production, but nothing in the natural for Fenton. No Queen for those Larva injects. No Drones on the mineral line. Ottr is in a very strong economic advantage here.
Oh, here we go. Ottr going for the counterattack, just as you predicted here, Covert. Speedlings sprinting across the map.
Now, if Fenton is able to position these Roaches very, very wisely, he might be able to defend here, but oh my goodness, these Zerglings might be able to take down this natural.
Oh, they're going to sprint right by the Roaches straight for this natural base. I really like this move by Ottr. Going to pick off this Queen initially right away. Get to work on this this hatchery. Roaches probably aren't going to be able to kill these in time.
Oh, but here's some Lings with speed, reinforcing it. The defensive advantage paying off very well for Fenton. He's going to be able to turn this into 180 and keep his natural alive. Very nice defense from Fenton.
Very good. Pretty clutch. Ottr working on Baneling speed here, getting Roaches of her own now. Fenton replenishing his Ling supply. Leoria Constitution coming down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look at this. So many minerals in the bank for both of these players. Ottr just narrowly hit 1,500 minerals, and Fenton also boasting not so much a modest amount as well at 800, but it looks like both of these players are going to allow each other to macro up a bit, be able to spend that money. Inspire Tech coming down from Fenton. I really, really like this decision-making from him.
Yep, pretty great. So let's sit back and wait for these players to macro up again. Ottr working on a creep spread, pretty nice. Gonna need to focus pretty soon on getting a third base. The main base starting to get a little bit dried up. Same for Fenton. And Fenton going straight for Spire Covert.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wonder if we'll see Mass Corruptor and then just focus fire down those buildings, or if we'll see Mutalisks. It's most likely gonna be Mutalisks.
Probably gonna be Mutalisks.
Yeah, but I really hope we get to see Corruptors, because I love that new Corruptor ability that allows you to focus fire buildings. Have you seen that before?
No, actually I've never seen that, so if we do get to Corruptors, it's gonna be in for a nice little treat.
It's really funny. it's not very good, especially in a mirror matchup, but it's really funny. It's very funny.
Pretty good. This full player still kind of hanging back, macroing up. Fenton waiting for his Spire to complete. Hasn't really, full players are not spending a whole lot of their minerals. I think they want that cushion there should an attack happen. They want to be able to spam spawn Lings.
Yeah, this is also really scary coming out of Ottr. Going to a third base, beautiful, beautiful play here, but also having so many Roaches on the map. Just now about to have 26 on the map. This is an extremely scary army. If Fenton is not careful, he's just purely going to be overrun on the ground, because Mutalisks actually aren't that strong versus Roaches, surprisingly.
Yeah, here we go. Ravager's morphing now, too. Should be great against some immobile targets, buildings, things like that. Should there be any spine crawlers in the way?
Mutalisks who are taking a nap.
Yep, Mutalisks sleeping in the air, flapping their wings still.
It's like someone going into your room while you're taking a nap and throwing water balloons at your face.
Yes.
Like, nailed it.
Sure. I'm not sure what that feels like, but I'm sorry that you had to experience that.
Spoiler, didn't know Corruptors could do that now. Yeah, Corruptors are weird now. Corruptors are weird.
Everything's weird. Now, here we go. Mutalisks moving out now, gonna get some harassed on it. Really like this move. Ottr's got a lot of ground units that cannot shoot up. I don't see any spore crawlers anywhere, Cobra.
And there's an Overlord bank.
Oh gosh.
Right in the way as well. Fenton, like,
The supply
kills
farm.
all of the overlords. Oh no, there's 3 more going over there.
So these,
The rogue scout. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say these 10 mutalisks are gonna have a heyday over there if they get in there.
Oh,
It's gonna not gonna smell very good as those
no.
overlords pop, but
Yeah.
you know.
Oh no, Fen! Oh no. Fen moving out, he's going to try to do a multi-pronged attack, however, his attack at the front is going to get completely shut down. Just, holy roaches, Batman. With 41 roaches and 4 Ravagers right at that front there for Ottr. Here go the Lynx now, they're coming directly into this. Oh my goodness. It's an assembly line where confectionery sugar is riding down a conveyor belt directly into about 500 small children who are getting sugar. Sugar high zero.
It's like the Willy Wonka factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, here we go. Mutalisks dropping down on this natural base of Ottr. Oh man, just all of these drones. No drones to be spared. All these overlords just hanging out. He could easily swing north and cripple her supply, but she's going to counterattack with these roaches and ravages, sending them across the map towards Fenton's base. Fenton moving toward the main base. No spore crawlers here still. No. Just a lone queen. Gonna start picking up more of these drones.
Oh man. Yeah, once again, Fenton doing an amazing job shutting down the economy, but unlike last game where Ottr only had 8 roaches to push into the base, she now has 57 with 4 Ravagers going directly in the face. More Mutalisks back here to defend. If Fen is able to get enough DPS on the board to clean it up, he might be able to stay alive, but look how fast these units move on creep. Oh no.
Super crazy. These Mutalisks are trying to do the best they can against these armors units, but just not. Oh, they're gonna get his lair. Not gonna be able to do enough to stop this.
Oh no.
Drones evacuating the natural base in anticipation of the split there.
Oh no.
Oh, super scary. Going straight for the spawning pool.
Yeah, reinforcing roaches are able to completely deny every single drone that was trying to get out and build something along like an extractor around the map. And Fen is going to tap out. GG. Ottr takes a series 2-1. Woo!
Very well done there by Ottr. Actually, cleaned it up there. Looking pretty scary, those Mutalisks. If they had hit maybe a little earlier, it would have been... Oh, that would have spelled disaster. But
yeah,
she was able to get... Yep.
I'm gonna have a hard time falling asleep tonight, Zero. Mutalisks.
Why? Oh, Mutalisks. First it was...
Yeah.
What was it yesterday we were gonna have nightmares about?
I don't even remember. I have a lot of things that can cause me nightmares.
I don't know. I skipped the nightmares last night, so I think we should be okay, but...
Alright, so it is 3:35. I believe, Zero, you said you had somewhere to go.
Yeah, and actually I just got a call from someone. I think that their ride has been canceled. So,
oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a quick phone call to see what's going on here, and I'll let you know if we can continue, actually. So.
Okay.
All right, hang tight,
well, in
folks.
that case, guys, we'll take a 2 to 3 minute break. In the event that we are not able to continue, we will be casting this either later tonight or tomorrow. Keep an eye to Twitter, the Twitter feeds. You'll find out there.
The Twitters. Yep. All right. We'll see you in a few minutes.